So, let's get into it. Final game of Lil. We have Pedro versus Shorn. First battlefield, Valmaw and Hall of Legends. Going first, Pedro on Azir. Dominating start. Plays the Desert Call. Puts a 2 Might Sign total down. So, Shorn drops down the Zanya's. Really decent play, but it's a little bit slow. This basically means that Azir is going to take essentially 2 points worth right off the rip. We do see the Brutalizer in hand, which means he is able to equip the Brutalizer and summon another Sand Soldier if he chooses to. And it looks like he does. So he's going to put down the Brutalizer, create the Sand Soldier for 3 energy, and now he is double developed. This is very, very strong turn 1, turn 2 play for Pedro. And he also equips it on the Sand Soldier right now, putting that to the 3 might. Ooh. Jordan's in a little bit of a tough spot right now. He hasn't developed any units. He is going to lose up to 3 points potentially. Navori Scout. That's a very good card. With Deflect, it makes it really annoying for cards such as Hidden Blade to target it. However, we'll have to wait and see. And it's protected behind Azanians, which makes it even more annoying. If it has a Triforce in hand for Shorn, he's going to be in a really good spot. Because the small units of Azir cannot conquer over a battlefield with a +2 might with Yi Legend. Now, at Hall of Legend, he gets a second point. Third point? Third point. He gets his third point. Ooh, he puts out Azir. So he's really putting in the pressure. He's getting ready to lay on the hurt. He hides the card under face down. From the looks of it, it's Facebreaker. If I had to take a guess, it would be Facebreaker, because in this situation, Hidden Blade wouldn't kill the Navori Scout because it would have Zanya's, but I think in this situation, he has to kill it, because if not, Shorn's going to put out Master Yi, and then the Zanya's is going to revive the Master Yi instead. So, between Facebreaker and Hidden Blade, it's most likely going to be Hidden Blade. The question is, if it is Hidden Blade, will he end up killing his Sand Soldier for draw 2? Or will he try to kill a Navori Scout? In this situation, most likely he will. And I think he's going to force... No! He doesn't want to go into the Vilemaw. In this situation, by not going into the Vilemaw, he's conceding the point on the other side. He basically wants to get on board. Shorn is right now behind 3 points. So he needs to get point tempo on the board. Discipline comes out, giving it +2. Discipline also comes out on Shorn, giving it +2. So now Shorn is above by 1 might, and it looks like the Discipline is good, and the Conquer is good onto the Hall of Legends. The question is, will he trigger Hall of Legends? Most likely not. Now, with only 5 runes left, ooh, he has the charm, he has to charm it. He is going to charm Azir. Very interesting play. He's going to fit guards. Ooh. This is very interesting. Once Azir moves, that summoned an extra Sand Soldier, and because Azir is moving into that battlefield, Azir and the 2 other Sand Soldiers will show up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This might have been a misplaced play. This might have been a misplay. Ooh. Yes, he has to defy that. And now he's good. If he doesn't defy it, he's going to be in a lot of trouble, because that would have been 8 might in total. And that would have been a clean trade. But nope, he gets it out of it. So now it isn't a clean trade because of the Defy coming out. Therefore, the Navori gets the Azir cleanly. Clean Defy. If he didn't put that Defy out, he'd be in a lot of trouble behind in Temple. However, he is still not in a great spot. He is behind in points. He is still behind in points, but he does have Master Yi able to come out next turn, and most likely that's going to be what is going to happen. Pedro's hand isn't that great. He has to put out the BF sword in order to be able to put the Sand Soldier out right away, because he needs the might to be able to swing into both battlefields. The Sand Soldier at the Vilemaw is stuck and it can't move, so he's in a bit of a tough spot. That Sand Soldier is going to die. Most likely, he will have to place Facebreaker down. He chooses not to place the Facebreaker down. Very interesting. Shorn should, if anything, play out his Master Yi and go for the Vile Maw because he's really behind in points right now. He needs to take off Vile Maw. However, with 2 runes up, that is very scary. It can be a hidden blade from hand potentially, and because it doesn't seem like Shorn has another... Oh no, he has a Defiant hand! No, but if he has a Defiant hand, he can't tap out and play Master Yi because he'll be fully tapped out. Yes, so Master Yi is coming out. That is the correct play. Master Yi will come out. He's going to go into the Vile Maw, and he'll be double protected. Oh no, he still has 1 more rune. I miscounted. He has 8 runes. He's so good. Shorn is in such a great spot right now. Shorn is going to go into the Vile Maw. Holding Defy up will be able to protect his Master Yi if he has to. He is going to... Correct. Go into the Vile Maw. There we go. So this will give... Ooh, there's the Facebreaker. Defy? Defy comes out. Defy has to come out. Yes. Defy has to come out right now. If Defy doesn't go out, Pedro will go up to 5 points, potentially break Navori Scout for 6 and be a game point. That was a massive Defy. If he didn't Defy there and then, he'd be in a terrible position. Shorn is right now turning the corner. If he can get around this pivotal turn, Pedro will be in a terrible spot. Okay. So, very interesting. Shorn has conceded Hall of Legends to make sure that if Pedro wants to get over a battlefield, he is forced to kill the Yi if he wants to deal with it proccing the Zhonya's. However, Yi is weak on offense, strong on defense. However, this is probably the correct play because at the moment, Navori's Scout has nothing to protect it with spells. He has no runes up. If I was in this position... Playing for this much money, this is the safer line, but because you're behind on tempo, this is very risky. By moving the Navori Quick Scout back, Shorn is saying to his opponent that he is confident in his next turn to be able to have enough combat tricks to go over the Sand Soldier of 6 might with BF Sword. The really interesting thing in this situation is had he left his Navori Scout in the Hall of Legends, Pedro would be able to equip the Brutalizer and 100% get over the Navori Scout. It would force the equip, but it would concede a rune. So in this situation, with all things considered, Navori Scout retreating is probably the correct play because Pedro would not have to commit any card resource to be able to get over Navori Scout and it would trigger Zhonya's. However, in this situation right now, Shorn is in a really tough spot. There is a Rise that has come out, reloading his base with even more Sand Soldiers. Everything is ready. He has Weaponed Master everything back into the base. This is really smart because Master Yi will be able to go in and kill the Sand Soldier with the Navori Scout, but he will have a massive Sand Soldier swing. Huge play. He has equipped it everything onto that one thick Sand Soldier. Oh my god, that is insane. That is insane. That is Brutalizer, BF Sword, and GA. That is a total of 5 extra might, 7 technically right now for a 9. Oh, that is huge might. That was 9 might going into 8. Just enough to get over. In this situation, Shorn is in a terrible spot. For him to be able to get over Vile Maw, he will have to commit at least 1 combat trick with the Master Yi. However, even if he does get over the Vile Maw, the equips will save the Sand Soldier, meaning that if he decides to swing back in, it would be a clean trade. Now, Navori Quickscout is probably going to go into the Hall of Legends to try to get that point right back, but it is a little bit scary because his hand does not look good. He has the White Flame. It looks like he only has the White Flame. He has to play the White Flame in this situation if that's 8 runes, unless he has 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, he has 8 runes. There's no choice. He has to play White Flame. Has to play White Flame. But right now, his situation is he has to go into a battlefield, which is tough. He's trying to play around if he can survive. Most likely, his best situation right now is he moves the Navori Scout into the Hall of Legends. He places White Flame on the Hall of Legends with the Navori Scout defending with 12. He plays Master Yi with the amped up White Flame into the Vile Maw. However, the might is not going to be enough because he sees all the gears ready for his opponent, ready to swing in. Right now, he's going to play White Flame into the Hall of Legends. He has to. There is no other choice. That is as big as might swing. He plays White Flame Protector into the Hall of Legends, amping up the Yi, and then swinging into Vile Maw, and hoping that it is enough to hold. But in this situation, with the current board state, it is not enough. Because what happens is that Sand Soldier is going to recall, because of the Zhonya's protecting it, the Sand Soldier will be at exactly 2 might, 3 might. There we go. We see it. So currently right now, even after the Zhonya's, or not the Zhonya's, the Guardian Angel triggering on the Yi, attacking, the Sand Soldier is going to recall. It will be at 6 might after the GA procs. So now GA procs, Sand Soldier recalls. It's a 6 might right now. If, and I do mean if, the opponent, by my opponent I mean Pedro, has a equip in hand, he can play it, and he'll be able to make another Sand Soldier. The question is, what is his hand? Ooh, a lot of gears. Death Grip. Eye of Herald. What's the last card? Oh, double. Oh no, that's so good. It's over. Double Death Grip is over. Double Death Grip is over. It's it. That's it. That is it. All he has to do. No. Why Death Grip right now? Okay, I understand. He's not swinging right now. He's adding all the might into everything. So currently, right now, because of the Death Grip, he has given the Sand Soldier +6. He's equipping it right now to be able to break everything. So that's 6 from the Death Grip, +3, which is 9, +3, which is 12. This is 12 might. He's gonna double Death Grip. Yep, it's over. Double Death Grip and re-equip full swing, game 1. It is more than enough to kill. It's over. It's over. Game 1 is over. Ooh. Oh man, the game was over right at turn 1 because no 2-drop for Shorn. Missing 2-drop is not enough. Oh, this game is almost defined by missing your 2-drop. By missing your 2-drop, it's over. Oh, hey, look, there's Robin. If you guys are wondering, that person in a wheelchair in the back, that is Robin. He is made for casting. That notepad he has there, he's keeping track of turns, he's keeping track of cards drawn, he is keeping track of everything. If you guys are wondering, I worked with Robin when I was judging in Atlanta. Great guy. Besides that, it looks like we're time for sideboarding. In this situation, all the auctions are 100% going in. That is not even a question. Auction is going in. Not So Fast is going in for the Defies. Not the Defies. The Hidden Blades, as well as the Facebreaker. Looks like they are sideboarding in. This is going to be a tough situation for the Master Yi. Azir is essentially Victor, but slightly better. Access to green, access to yellow. This is going to be tough. Let's see what's going to happen right now. In this situation, in game 1, by missing the first turn drop was so pain. The fact that Azir was able to play Desert Call to get a unit right on board early on is absolutely diabolical. The only way he's ever able to get a Sand Soldier out is if he has a 1 energy gear and taps his legend for a Sand Soldier, but he was able to get Desert Call out and curve out nicely with 2 units by his second turn. And Shorn was only able to put out a GA, which is minus tempo, so he wasn't able to develop a board. And then he put out Navori Scout, and at that point, the game was almost already done. Point advantage and tempo advantage had already been swung heavily favored towards Pedro at that point. He didn't have any cards that was able to get him over. With Death Grip, with Hidden Blade, Facebreaker, and the potential of guards, there are 3 cards that he is forced to be able to drag out properly. That is the hardest part about this entire situation. I would say that Azir in this situation is heavily favored. I would say a 60-40, maybe 65-35, but we'll have to wait and see. So we're going into game 2. Shorn is going to be going first. He has definitely sided in Akshan to be able to steal gears, which is really good. However, stealing gears with Akshan is very expensive. It's the cost of a rebuke. You can see Shorn is sweating. Ooh, he's smiling, but ooh. As a player, having been in his situation before on stream, oh my freaking god, this is just performance anxiety. Shorn is going like, oh man, I'm not gonna speak for him, but I can tell a lot of thoughts going through his head. He's calming his nerves, getting ready. He's contemplating whether or not the sideboard and his decision is correct, because siding against Azir is really tough. If you were in red, be easy, just play Thermal Beam. Simple. But in this situation, it is tough. And this is really, really tough. Pedro is looking so calm and confident. This man is chillin'. But you can tell, he's composed. He knows what he's doing. This man looks like a winner. Pedro looks like he is about to 2-0 sweep Shorn. Shorn, he's enjoying himself, but oh man, the confidence is shaken up a little bit. With going into game 2, the most important thing for Shorn, by far, is hitting a 2-drop. If he does not hit a Drew drop going first on this game 2, he is going to be in so much trouble. 3 runes, Pedro is able to play a 1-cost gear, 2-cost gear, so he can Brutalizer right into a Sand Soldier, and he has a lot more options. Now with Vile Maw and also Hall of Legends gone, it looks like we are playing Hall of Power and Ravenbloom Conservatory. Ooh, the curse. He has to mold 2 cards. First Mate and also Find Your Center has to go. He needs to dig for a 2-drop. He needs to find it. Oh! It's over! He has one more chance. He has one more chance to find a 2-drop. Oh my goodness. This is the worst case scenario for Shorn. This might be a 2-0. The next card, he shakes his head. He doesn't find it. He doesn't find it! Oh, it's GA. It's over. It's actually over. What is Pedro's hand? Oh my god, the god hand. Double gear into Sand Soldier. But he's not going to play both gears, yes. He's going to save up the last gear for his second turn. Oh, it's over. This is so over. Shorn is behind on point tempo, and he's behind on unit, and he doesn't have a 2-turn drop because he mulled away his first mate. He can play Akshan, but is he going to steal it? There's no way he's going to steal it. He can't. He doesn't have the runes for it. He equips the GA right away to make sure he protects it from Hidden Blade. This is such a bad spot for Shorn. Azir is going to go into Ravenbloom Conservatory. He's going to play the Doran's Shield. He moves in. He makes a recruit. Point first to Pedro, drawing first blood, or you could call it first point. He plays the shield down. He's going to play the Sand Soldier. The question is, does he equip it right now? Yes, he does. He does indeed Weapon Master it right on. With 3 runes up, he has Hidden Blade. He's looking pretty good. He might hide the Hidden Blade right now, but he chooses not to. The reason why you don't want to hide Hidden Blade here, potentially, is the opponent is going to have all runes up. The potential of Defy going through is pretty breaking because you will lose your rune, but it'll be a rune for rune. So Akshan going in, Dravenbloom, BF Sword, that is not a spell. That's not good for Pedro. BF Sword is one of your bigger ways to get over the might total of Akshan. So now he amps it looking for the draw. Discipline resolves, discipline onto discipline, so everyone draws as one. Currently, right now, that Sand Soldier is going to die. Unless he has one more amp. With one rune up, his only chance is Unguard. Does he have the Unguard in hand from that discipline? The answer is he does not. He does not. Ooh, Shorn might be in actually a really good situation right now. He has Unguard, he has Punch First, he has a lot of cards ready. Ooh! He plays first mate, readying Akshan. The question is he going to retreat Akshan back? The answer is most likely not. Yeah, I would not retreat if I was in the situation. With Pedro, he's in a little bit of a tougher spot now. He could equip Eye of a Herald onto the Sand Soldier to make a recruit moving into Hall of Power, but that sounds terrible because he has to recycle a rune. So in this situation, he's most likely not going to equip it. Oh, he is able to play another Eye of the Herald, so he is able to summon a Sand Soldier. The question is, does he want to summon a Sand Soldier now, though, is the question. Most likely, with his hand state right now, he's trying to figure out how he's going to deal with the incoming swing of the first mate. Because he knows his opponent has one rune up, the potential of a punch first is really, really likely. He's deciding whether or not he's going to swing in right now. So he floats it, equips the seal. Or not the seal, the Eye of the Herald. He's moving into the Hall of Power. He's going to summon a recruit. Now, Shorn has nothing. He's going to pass Prio. Conquer goes through. And he's going to get another point. With 3 runes, he's going to... Oh, no. He's going to tap 4 runes for Azir. He's going to get ready for the swing. He's going to summon a Sand Soldier and prep for next turn for a big swing. He's going to equip the other Eye of the Herald on. He's going to get ready to try to break Akshan. This is very, very risky for Pedro. Oh. He can charm. Now he puts the Hidden Blade. This is smart. The reason why he plays a Hidden Blade right now is because he is ahead in point advantage sort of by 1. Obviously, Shorn holds to 2, but Pedro will hold to 3 and could potentially conquer to 4. Shorn has an interesting position right now. He does have all the runes available to play Master Yi. However, that is crazy. He is not going to play Master Yi. He needs to think, does he want to fight for Hall of Power? He has the Punch First, which isn't going to do anything if it's a Hidden Blade, and we do know it is a Hidden Blade. Facebreaker and Guards is the other 2 cards he has to figure out. He has Triforce, he has Discipline, he has Unguard, and Punch First, which is, really tough. He has all the amps in the world, but nothing to be able to protect against himself from Hidden Blade. So Hidden Blade is very, very scary right now. So the question right now is whether or not he equips it onto the Akshan. He could equip it onto Akshan right now. With the GA, it's not a bad idea. With the 4 might, yes, he is going to do that. And most likely, he is just going to pass. If I was in his spot right now, pass, have the potential up for amps. If it's Hidden Blade, it's Hidden Blade. Now, Pedro is in a bit of a weird spot. If he hit Hidden Blade, which I think he did, he doesn't have Hidden Blade to Hidden Blade the Akshan, which puts him in a really awkward spot. Now, every turn, Shorn is going to be able to get 2 points, and he is going to beat him in point advantage. So now, Pedro is surprisingly in a really tough position. Unless he has Hidden Blade in hand, there is a tough situation for him to be able to make. He retreats his Sand Soldier, who moves the other one with Eye of the Herald into the battlefield, which creates a recruit token there. So now there's a little bit more reinforced, so there's a bit more units there. It is still strong enough to fight the first mate by itself, but we could have a potential Master Yi coming in. So in Pedro's situation, he needs to plan for if his opponent plays Master Yi, and from the looks of his hand right now, from what we've seen, he doesn't have enough. He has a Rise, he has Death Grip, he has Salvage from what it looks like, so... Ooh, this is weird. He has to play the Salvage now. He's gonna Salvage, but the question is GA or Triforce, and he probably has to salvage the Triforce right now and force out the Defy. He needs to play Salvage. there is no way he lets the Triforce go through. And if the opponent has Defy, he has it. But if he plays the Salvage, he is left with 5 runes. 5 runes with a Death Grip. So right now, Pedro is trying to figure out his outs. If the opponent has Defy, Salvage is going to blow him out of the water. He has Unguard and Arise and Death Grip. Ooh, it has. Ooh, okay. He's thinking, does he Arise, or he's thinking, does he Salvage? This is what his thought process is. If he salvages, he can't Arise. If he Arise, there is 1 gear, 2 gear, 3 gear, 3 gear in total. He could summon 6 Smite worth of Sand Soldiers right now, or he can salvage. So he's playing around either Defy or not Defy. This is a tough situation. If he moves right now with Azir, he can move the other Sand Soldier at the Hall of Power. Is he gonna flip it? He might flip to kill his recruit. He's thinking. Does he fight? Does he play for the draw too? Right now, he's thinking if he swings and gets over. This is so tough. This is so tough. Oh, I know exactly what happened. The judge told him he has to make a play right now. I know exactly what happened there. A judge called timed on him. Judge said you have to play an action right now. That was exactly what happened. He had to play an action right there. They called him out for slow play. That's crazy. This is such a pivotal turn for him. That's such a pivotal turn for him. Oh, they forced him. They forced him. That quick look that Pedro saw, I'm pretty sure Robin basically said he needs to see a game action now. That's basically what happened. Ooh, that feels bad. That feels so bad. That feels so bad. Oh God, I would have salvaged past. I would have salvaged past. I would have salvaged and passed. See what the draw first. Because right now, Punch is gonna kill him. He's gonna get blown up by Punch. He's gonna get blown up by Punch and Unguard. But it's also very scary for Shorn because there might be a Hidden Blade in hand. Or a Face Breaker. Ooh, he has to. Shorn has to commit. Shorn has to commit Discipline. He's gonna amp it to 2, draw 1. Okay. So right now, that is the final. Oh, is that... Ooh, shoot. Hiding the Hidden Blade was a mistake. Oh, God. Oh, God. No. Had he kept the Hidden Blade, he'd be in such a good spot. He'd be in such a good spot right now. Oh, hiding the Hidden Blade costed him. It costed him. Oh, no. And now it's a Punch first. Salvage. He has to salvage now. He has no choice. Death Grip doesn't do anything. Death Grip doesn't do anything. He has to salvage. He either has to salvage Dig. He has to salvage. He has to salvage to draw and break the Triforce. He's gonna have his whole board blown out. His back's blown. His back is blown. He's so... Oh no! This is disaster. This is disaster. Because, I think, allegedly, the judge called time on him and forced him to play a game action, he had to make a decision. Oh no. Oh no. This is so bad. Salvage coming out. It's gonna break the Triforce. It has to break the Triforce. He has to break the Triforce. Breaks the Triforce. Draws the card. We have to see what card he drew. He drew a card? I don't know if he drew a card. I'm guessing he drew a card. Did he draw a card? Shoot, I really wish it shows us what card he draw. I guess it doesn't matter in this situation. Okay. Oh. Oh, he's tapping out. He has to play on guard. If it's not enough, if the might of the Azir side is enough. Yeah. He Azirs it. Or on guard. Oh! I know! Oh my god! Oh my god! Ain't no way! This man is a top deck legend. Oh my god! The Hidden Blade gave him the Hidden Blade. Oh, from the south. Oh my god! He got through it. Oh! Oh! Oh my god! The salvage was... Holy! Holy! Oh! Oh, he should have just salvaged first. But this, ooh, this is such a weird interaction. Oh, this is so awkward now. Everything is all at the Ravenbloom Conservatory. He's all in there. Oh, is he adding a card? He's adding a card. Could be Hidden Blade, most likely Facebreaker. Ooh, that is a big board. What it looks like, it's a board of 12. Yes, 12 might at Ravenbloom Conservatory. This is very tough. Ooh, Shorn's in the really tough spot. He's in a tough spot because he doesn't have Punch First represented, because he only has one rune available, or orange, to be able to do it. He only has 7 might on board. 7 might is not enough. Is he thinking of trading in to shave down some of... Oh my god, he's gonna do it. He's gonna trigger Ravenbloom. Oh my god. This is bad. This is bad. He needs to shave down that board, which is not good. And he's gonna give the Ravenbloom trigger. He's gonna give that Ravenbloom trigger. Goes in? Does he commit anything, though, is the question. Does he commit anything? Does he commit any cards? Is it gonna be a trade? Oh, nope, he's not going in. He's just getting a count. Okay, so he's gonna get to Hall of Power first, which I think is correct. You get the point guaranteed, because you need to get that point. But the question is, you're still behind on point. Can you break Ravenbloom? Rune Runner, yes. Rune Runner is the better play to be able to develop board. I think in this situation, you pass. You can't go in. Going in would just give the opponent a potential free draw. And I think this is the better play. Because right now, Pedro doesn't have any units that can gank. Does not have any units that can gank, but this makes it so good for Pedro, because all he has to do is retreat his Azir. He just brings Azir back. He can bring Azir back and hold the base, but it might just be better to retreat everything. The reason why it might be better to retreat everything is because your opponent's going to be going up to 9 runes, and he has Rune Runner in base, ready to swing. And Rune Runner shuts down Pedro immensely. Facebreaker doesn't work, and Hidden Blade doesn't work. The only way to be able to get over Rune Runner is to might it down. And even then, it might not be enough, because the opponent, sure, might have Thwonk in his hand. And I believe we saw a Thwonk in his hand. Pedro knows he's in a bad spot. Even though he's up in points, he's in a bad spot right now. The Rune Runner is very oppressive for Azir. It's so oppressive. He has to get over it with might, and there is so many combat tricks that Shorn can have. However, the only thing that Pedro does have is that he does indeed have the point lead. So, Brutalizer comes out. Pedro is building up his base. Most likely he's going to make the Sand Soldier and equip the Brutalizer onto the Sand Soldier. Is he going to equip Brutalizer? That is the question. Or does he actually need the might for the +2 on the equip? He does not equip the Brutalizer. That means he's going to use the might. Yeah, he's going to use the might for next turn. He leaves all those units there in Ravenbloom to make it so that it's not a free conquer for Shorn. It is currently 6 might, so if Shorn wants to take over Ravenbloom, he has to commit a card. Master Yi is not enough to get over Ravenbloom. A card needs to be committed onto Ravenbloom. It needs to be committed. There's a Triforce. There's an Unguard. Ooh, in this situation, this is very scary. No Defiant hand. Shorn is thinking whether he commits the Triforce right now and swing into the Ravenbloom Conservatory. He will have to play Triforce. He'll have to play Unguard, because right now what will happen is Death Grip. There's 3 runes up for Pedro. If he plays Death Grip, his Death Grip, he can use it on Azir, for example, giving it an extra 4 might, which would bring it to 10. 10 is enough to get over Rune Runner with Triforce and Unguard. So Shorn is contemplating whether or not he decides to play Triforce and then amp to unguard for 10. But Death Grip will force a trade and there's nothing he can do. However, if he double swings with Akshan and Rune Runner, he'll be... Oh my goodness. This man is greedy. Ravenbloom Conservatory on... Oh! Discipline, +2. This changes a lot. This changes a lot. Unguard. It's not enough. It's not going to be enough. Oh, why didn't he play Triforce? If he's going to do this, this is insane. This is insane. Insane. This is insane. This is so insane. Is he going to Death Grip? Oh my god. There's guards. Equips the Brutalizer. Oh, no. Oh, this is 11. This is disaster. This is disaster. Disaster for Shorn. That is an extra 5 might. 5 might? 5 might out of nowhere. Just out of nowhere. Shorn's getting knowledge gapped. Shorn is getting knowledge gapped. This is... Oh, it's over. Shorn is actually getting his back blown out right here. No Triforce for the +2. Triforce would have made it 9. One more amp would have made it 11 for a clean crash. He had to swing with Akshan. He got too greedy. He greeted so hard. What is he doing? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Why did he not swing with everything? If he was going to do it like that, he should have at least put Triforce equipped, had the extra 2 might, re-equip onto Akshan. Oh, that was such a huge misplay. Most likely he was trying to play around Hidden Blade from hand. But the extra 2 might would have made a world of difference. Oh, this is disaster. This is disaster. Okay. He's not looking to break over Ravenbloom because he's afraid of giving his opponent another draw, and he knows there's the discipline in hand, so he can't get over. He has to Sand Soldier. Oh, disaster. Oh, full-on disaster. In hindsight, even if he did swing in with the Triforce and also the Akshan, it would be a might of 7 + 4, 11. 11 with the Unguard would be 13, which would be able to get over everything. However, the opponent did draw into Discipline with the Ravenbloom, so it would have been 14 to 13, which is not enough. Ooh, Shorn doesn't have enough. He's sweating. This might be over. This might actually be over. This is so unlucky for Shorn. He missed his 2-drop going first. Pedro has it. 100% Pedro has it. In this board state, I can already tell. We have our Riftbound winner ASAP. This is game. He's at 6 points. Shorn is a full 2-turn behind in point tempo. And Shorn... Oh. Really? He's going to break first mate right now. Shorn's fully tapped out. It's over. It's so over. And we also know that Pedro has a Rise in hand. He is just building up the fattest bench possible to be able to swing for game next turn. All he has to do is break first mate with just 1 unit. He breaks it, and all he has to do is just take 1 point off that battlefield, and that's it. And Arise is gonna do anything. Okay, so he's just reinforcing that battlefield. He's going in. He's breaking it that side, which is all enough he needs. So that is good. And he's gonna draw a card from... He's gonna draw a card from Seat of Power. He has... Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Arise is gonna... Oh, it's over. It's so over. He's gonna Arise him next turn and swing. The Sand Soldier on the Brutalizer at the Seat of Power is going to have just enough might to be annoying because he needs to swing with 2 recruits. Akshan is not enough. It's over. It's over. He needs to crack both battlefields in order to be able to prevent Pedro from winning. But I don't think Shorn is able to do it. Shorn missing 2-drop. Shorn missing 2-drop was game losing. Oh. He's making it supremely difficult for him to get over. He's confident in his hand, and he also has a Rise ready for next turn to go, and he also has Azir sitting in base ready to swing in to move all the Sand Soldiers. Oh my gosh, this is so rough. So rough. 3 might at the Seat of Power. He needs to commit 2 units, or the Akshan. Or Triforce. Oh my goodness. Right now, Shorn is thinking of how he can get over. Shorn is racking his brain right now for the line, because as a seasoned player, I do not see the line in this board state. With the runes that he has available, I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 runes. 10 runes is his max. White Flame is not enough to get over. It's enough to get over, but it's not enough to protect. If he White Flames, he's got nothing to deal with the backswing. 4 runes up is very scary. A Hidden Blade, a Face Breaker, any little tickle from Pedro, just a little nub or touch will blow Shorn out. Accelerated. Oh, that's not enough. That is not enough. If that was his best play, it's not enough. Oh, it's not enough. Oh, he needs to break everything. Oh, Shorn. Pack up your bags. It's time to go home. Oh, man. This is such a rough spot. He only has 8 might on the eggplant. He is representing a maximum, and I do mean a maximum of a 7 extra might with punch first unguard. That is his strongest might swing. But it puts him in such a terrible spot with his runes. Looks like we're committing Sand Soldier with the Fae Folk. Oh, Ravenbloom flipped and a Rise. He shows the nuts. Shorn is like, it's over. He knows. Shorn is over. Shorn knows it's over. He's smiling. He's like, it's over. He knows it's over. He's so done. He's dead. He's a dead man walking. There's nothing he can do. There's nothing he can do. Like, actually, nothing he can do. All he needs to do, yeah, Death Grip. Yep. He's taking the power away, putting it to the Death Grip onto the Sand Soldier at the Seat of Power, increasing its might to a 5, conceding the battlefield of the Ravenbloom. However, most of the might has now been committed onto the Ravenbloom. That is a 8 might Tasty Fae Folk. He needs both units and break it right now. Currently, right now, ooh, it's another Death Grip. Scoop. He scoops. He scoops. He scoops. He 100% scoops. Scoops. Scoops right here. It doesn't matter. It's not. He scoops. Scoops. He's scooping. My man's gonna scoop. He knows. He knows. He knows. It's over. He scoops. That's it. It's over. It's done. It's over. It's actually over. It is over. Oh my god. Shorn. Oh, that was one of the unluckiest Game 1, Game 2 I've seen. GA Game 1, first turn. GA Game 2, first turn. Oh. Oh, no. Congratulations to Pedro. Shorn, unlucky. Very unlucky. He fought tooth and nail to get to the very end just to have luck not be in his favor. That was so unfortunate. Looks like we have Lile champion Pedro. Honestly, very, very interesting game. Unfortunate for Sean that he missed 2-drop. This game really is defined by missing your 2-drop or not. This is such a tempo-based game. Well, guys, make sure you have 9 2-drops in your deck because missing 2-drop both turns, both games, is unfortunate. Alright, you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the commentary. We will see you guys until the next time. I'll post a video about it later. John Peniel, sign out. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye for now. Oh, yeah. We also have a Discord where we talk about all things Riftbound. Link in the description down below. Later.